Hi there and welcome back to the channel. Today on the bench I have got a modern cassette recorder with USB player. And the reason I got this is because I have got here a TXduino which is attached to the MSX over here computer, and this thing can only play back files. It can't record, and so I wanted to actually type some programs in and record stuff. Now I didn't really want to go down the tape route and actually having recording back onto tape. I wanted to be able to record the output of the computer digitally and store it on my server, so that if I do decide to lose the tape or something like that, or lose the content, I can actually bring it back from my file server. So yeah, I saw this and I just thought it might work, and this is a bit of a punt, it's a bit of a gamble. This is one of these modern devices with those terrible cassette decks in, but it's got also a little USB port on the top, and you can record and play from both, or you can even take from tape into the USB key and store it as a WAV file and then put it onto your computer. So yeah, it's I thought it might work. So again, it's from a company, what's it called? Ganzhou H&F Electronics Technology. It's a modern Chinese device. It's got record anytime, anywhere. Use this tape recorder for voice interviews, conversations, and personal journals. Just insert a blank cassette tape or the USB flash drive and press the record button and get recording right away. Easy, hassle-free controls. All of the cassette player's buttons are clearly labelled for intuitive use. It features record, play, rewind, fast forward, stop, eject and pause buttons. Connect your audio player. Insert the USB flash drive into the cassette player interface. Convert the music from your tape to WAV files and save to the USB flash drive. No PC required. Travel-friendly size, made available in a compact and lightweight design. Bring this portable cassette player everywhere, wherever you go, as it fits easily in your backpack, work bag or car compartment. That's the most 80s thing I've seen in a long time. You're going to carry that in your rucksack with your modern laptop and then just talk into that, you know? No. No, that's what smartphones are for. So the smartphone has relegated this thing to being pretty redundant, but a smartphone is not convenient as like my current smartphone here. I'm recording on this as an S23 Plus, Galaxy S23 Plus, and it's got no decent inputs or anything like that. So yeah, I thought it would be interesting. Is there anything on that? Yeah, it's just cassette recorder that. So it's pretty nondescript box. So that's the dogs. So let's do an unboxing. I have not unboxed this yet. It came in today, and I just sort of unpacked it, and let's have a look inside. So, okay, what have we got here? Okay. Oh, little box. Okay. Let's take that out. Okay. We got a box of maybe cables, a warranty card, riboson. Okay, that's what it's called. Cassette player with USB player. How to insert batteries, all the different what the controls are. AC input, AC 100 to 240 volts, 50 60 hertz. Don't know whether that's right or not. Output DC 5 volt 1 amp. Okay. Plug the power adapter. I don't know whether there's a power adapter or not. Yeah, okay. Pretty straightforward stuff. The dogs are going mad, by the way. There's some sort of bird annoying them. Yeah. Oh, the standard pencil, tightening up the tape. How to play U-disc, so USB disc. So play, pause. Yeah. So you got the buttons on top. Yeah. All right. I've had enough of that. And the warranty. Okay. Let's have a look. Alright, let's get rid of all that. That's the deck itself. It feels very flimsy. It's really, really flimsy. Yeah, that's not a quality product. Okay. What have we got here? That. Come on. Okay, so we've got a pair of really cheap earbuds. Got a microphone here. Might be useful. Don't know. We'll see how it sounds at some point. I might not do it on this video, but I'll certainly see what it is. And a power cable. Okay, the USB ones. Okay, let's plug that into a USB slot over here. Okay, and it's got a barrel jack on the end, like that. Okay, let's get rid of those. I don't really need those. Okay, so we've got a tape deck here. It's not the greatest of quality. It's really bad. It's really bad. Yeah, it doesn't exactly fill me with confidence. On the side here, we've got DC 5 volts, phone, USB tape switch, remote, microphone and volume. Okay, here we've got cassette recorder with USB player, model T300, AC adapter input, 100 to 240 volt. I've not seen any adapter here, apart from that USB cable, that 5 volt USB. Okay, yeah, you've got batteries in there. Not much else. There's a microphone there. Rather flimsy handle. Yeah, it's very mechanical. It's one of these cheap mechanisms. So, okay, let me go and get a tape. Okay, so I've just recorded some audio onto this John Menzies C12 computer cassette. This came with a ZX Spectrum I had a little while ago. So yeah, this isn't going to be like a Techmo review. It's not that polished. So let's just put this in. I've got a bit of YouTube audio library, so I can actually play this. Let's plug it in like that. That's what maximum about there I should do. Let's play that. Well, that's to be expected. That's full blast. Wow. The wow and flutter on that is amazing. It's pretty awful. Very awful. Fast forward. Rewind. Wow. That's it. Pretty rubbish. Pretty rubbish. I think enough of that. That is bloody awful. So yeah, this is not exactly a great mechanism. Pretty rubbish. Okay, so let's try out the USB. I need to check what type of USB key I've got and what I can put into this. So yeah, let's get the USB part done. So I've got a USB key here. It's a 16 gig USB key, but I've partitioned it down to 1 because I've got a funny feeling this device doesn't have a great capacity for USB keys. So I just put a 1 gig partition on it. So there's 14.4, whatever it is, gig free on this. So okay, let's plug it in. Okay, and let's switch over to the USB. Right, okay. Press plug. Oh, automatically played. Does it sound better than the tape? Oh God, yes, absolutely. Sounds terrible, doesn't it? Yeah. That's tape. Oh, that is awful. Wow. Okay. Let's do a record. Let's see what we get. So, okay. Record. So I think we're now recording. I think so anyway. Oh no. Let's record. So I think this is recording. I'm not entirely sure. Let's actually keep on talking about this. This is a particularly cheap product, and this is probably going to be a very bad recording. No, it doesn't seem to want to record. So, okay, what am I doing wrong? Let's have a look. Insert UDisc into the 5 USB port. Turn switch 19 USB to USB mode. I think we've already done that. Yeah, we're already on that. When red light flashes and the UDisc audio file starts to play, press button 6, pause, playback. I think we've already done that. The UDisc audio file will be paused and the red indicator light always on. Yeah, that's always on. Okay. Press 7, record button, UDisc. The red indicator light will flash rapidly at 0.5 second intervals. At this time, you can record sound through the microphone and save it in the UDisc. Okay, let's have a go. We don't seem to be getting any record. Okay, let's take it back out, put it back in. Press pause. Okay, that looks like it's actually recording. So this is a test. This is a test to see if this Riboson tape deck can actually record onto the USB stick. Press the record button to stop. Okay, let's turn that down. Okay, that looks like it's actually recording. So this is a test. This is a test to see if this Riboson tape deck can actually record onto the USB. That certainly worked. That definitely worked. And it didn't sound too bad, actually. It was reasonably loud, actually. I actually turned the volume all the way down. So, yeah, okay. So we're going to take the USB key out. We're going to put it into my computer. I've got Audacity, so we can open it up and let's see what it looks like. So this is the USB stick. We've got the On the Rocks, that YouTube audio library track. We've also then got this JL record, and inside there is a file, AC6940.wav. So okay, let's just make sure the audio is on, not too loud. Let's see what it sounds like. Wherever that's gone, there it is. And put that there. Okay, so that's okay. That looks like it's actually recording. So this is a test. This is a test to see if this ribose seems to be all right. Okay, that looks like. Well, that's also keep on going. That's right. Okay, so it's in mono, which I absolutely don't mind because this is going to be. It's going to be recording computer signals from the Toshiba MSX and potentially the Spectrum. So, thing there, it's a little bit quiet, but it sounded better from the actual speaker. I think it was amplified more. No, there we go. Okay, let's go back to the tape deck. Okay, so we're back at the tape deck. I've got here a ZX Spectrum cassette. It's a Boots C15 computer cassette. It's got something like football game on it, league, something Liverpool, DK, I've got no idea. Maybe fantasy football league or something, I've got no idea. But it's got the sounds of the computer. So if I put it in and I press play, let's wait for it. And that's the sound of the computer game. It could be data, it could be the game itself, who knows. But what I want to do is I want to actually record from the cassette onto that as a WAV file. So we'll eventually get around to plugging this into the MSX. Let's have a quick look. Yeah, here we go. Record tape sound to. Is that readable? There we go. Record tape sound to U-disc. Turn switch 19 USB to tape mode. Insert USB. Press button 12, play button to start playing the tape. Press 7, record disc. The red indicator will flash rapidly. So yeah, that all sounds quite interesting. So again, put tape in, press play. With the USB thing on there, then press record. It might autoplay. Yeah, okay, let's have a go. Let's see what happens. I think I'll get that. Throw that away. Play. Record. There we go. I think that's enough of that. So press record again. That's the music. This might record my voice. It sounds like it's not recording from the tape. So okay. I've read the instructions correctly. I think so. So far we've managed to record the tape. Okay, record tape sound to U-disc. Turn switch 19 USB tape mode to tape mode. Okay. So it's now in tape mode. Okay. So insert tape mode. Insert that into there. Press play button to start playing tape. Press the record button. So it's an order. It's okay. What order you do things in. So you've got to actually put it in tape mode, put that in, press play, and then press record. So it needs to actually detect that. Okay, right, that makes sense. I'm just not reading the instructions properly, so yeah, okay. Let's stop that. Oh, look at that. So that works. Okay, cool. We're now we know that this thing works and does what we want it to do. What we can do is we can actually type a program in on the MSX here and see whether we can save it to both the tape and the USB and see where we get to. I hope actually it records via the microphone. I think it will. I think it will. Okay, let's do that. Let's set that up. Okay, so let's take the cables out of the TX-Arduino, put the microphone into mic, the remote into that, which is important on MSXs and machines with a remote. I think the BBC Micro does it as well. It actually pauses the tape so it can control the motor. Let's turn the television on. Let's turn that on. Turn that. There we go. Let's switch you to 50 Hertz mode rather than 60. Hold on. I'm going to go grab myself a tea. Hold on a second.
Many hours later.
Okay, so I've got my tea. That's here. My rather weak tea. I drink Earl Grey, so it looks all a bit like pee. Let's have a quick glug. Right, okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a very quick 3 or 4 line program just to see whether this thing actually works, and then I'm going to then type in something I've found on the internet. It's much longer, and we'll see whether that actually works. So okay, 10 for n equals 1 2 2 5 4 20 print chr $n 30 next n. There we go. So we get some output on the screen, basically all of the ASCII characters the machine can do. So to record this, what I can do is I can do pause and record. I think actually it should. There we go. That should be ready. I've made sure the leader on the cassette is all gone, so it should automatically or should be on tape rather than the plastic leader. It's not playing right now because the computer is controlling the motor. So if I type C save test and then press enter, there we go. It's saving it to tape. That should not take long. There we go. So, excellent. Let's power cycle the machine. Rewind. I think it's motor on. There we go. So you can actually switch the motor on and off just by typing motor on or motor off on the MSX. God, that came back from the past. That. So motor off. Press play. Turn the volume up. C load. Cass. I think that's it. And I don't think we're going to get anything. Yeah, okay. Let's control break out that motor on. Let's just have a listen to what the output was. Absolutely nothing. Okay. That's interesting. Record and play. Pause. I've got the ear out, so that should 10 for n equals 1 2 2 5 4 20 print chr $n 30 next n run. Yeah, slightly different. List. It's because I forgot to put semicolon. Run. There we go. That's better. So C save test. There's nothing coming out of it. How interesting. Turned it off. Okay, let's try try and nail it down whether it's actually the cassette recorder or it's the MSX. Is it the power supply? Power's going in. So we have power. Oh, this is great. It's just physically stopped turning its tracks. Oh, what a lump of junk. What a lump of junk. Oh, that's interesting. If I put the remote in, press play, now it won't work without the computer control. Why? Why? Oh my god, why? Let's just get rid of past the leader. I have absolutely no idea why. Let's try again. C save test. Okay. I'm now on tape. I had it on USB, not on tape. That's why I don't think it recorded. There we go. So I've got the microphone in, we've got the phone out. There we go. Let's there we go. That was the whole program. So, okay, let's put the ear back in. Motor off. So press play. That is a lump of junk. It really is. Oh dear. Right. Okay. Power cycle. Thank God I didn't type a long program in. C load. There we go. There's no monitor or anything like that. Some these tapes have monitors on them. Looks like it's not going to. No, it's not working. That's definitely not working. Okay, let's rewind. Let's have a listen again. I think there's some sort of auto volume going on there with the recording. Okay. Well, it looks like the tape's not going to work. Yeah, that's not going to work. so let's plug this in. Let's turn it on to there. Let's just empty this disc. USB disc is empty. It's on USB stick. Put it in. Okay, so we've got USB record light on. So let's control brake. Now I wonder whether, I doubt whether the remote will control the USB at all. It might do, I don't know. Let's press record. What is going on? Okay. Motor on. Let's see. Oh. So that's recording, and then hopefully it might switch it off. Yes, it does record the the motor controls the USB. That's really nice. So let's put the motor back on. Oh wow, that's loud. Wow. Nope. Sounds like it's not done it. Okay. Ooh, stop. Stop. There we go. I'm just going to go and check this and see what was on it. Okay, so there was a file on there which is essentially what we've just played back, which is just a single tone, which is the startup tone. Okay. What we can do is try again. I've erased the recording, so there we go. Let's see what we get. All right, that seemed to do it. Motor back on again. Let's see what we see with it. It could be that the remote is the wrong thing to use. This is not turning into a great... Okay. This isn't working at all. This is just not working one little bit. It's an absolute lump of junk. Total lump of junk. Oh, what a waste of 20 quid. Okay. Well, the tape deck's absolutely no good, and now the USB looks like it's pretty much useless. Well, I think this is a conclusive test that this thing is an absolute piece of junk. It really is. So I think in a future video I am going to do a teardown of this and see what makes it tick. I think it's just useless, absolutely useless. It's now not working at all. I think what's happened is the remote, putting the remote connection in there has stopped it from running. Yeah. So if I put the remote connection back in, which is still valid, there we go. It's running. So the MSX is trying to has switched it on. What a junk heap. Okay, well this was an experiment, and it was not a very successful one. So don't know where to take this much further. Thank God I didn't type a long program in. I would have been most displeased. The tape deck is absolute junk. The USB, when it records, seems to record fine, but it's only in mono. Now the remote seems to be permanently on, and the only way to control it is through the MSX. I can heartily not recommend this solution. I thought it might be a useful one, and it was just a pure experiment to see whether it would work, and it didn't. I try to end my videos with a positive note, or actually completing something or doing it, but ultimately the only thing I've really completed is the program. I've got that working. That works. A bit of a waste of time, isn't it? I'm so sorry, but I'm still going to put this video out, because this sort of shows that not everything is successful. So sometimes it's good to show failures, and this is one of them. So if you think that this might work for you to record content from your old vintage computer, think again. It is definitely not working. So it's only recording the first section of the audio coming out of the computer, because there's two sections. There's the header, which says what the file is, and then there's the actual content itself, the actual data. It's only recording one, and it's not even playing it back properly, so it's not even actually outputting it properly to it. So yeah, bit of a waste really. But anyway, thanks for watching. If you like these failure of videos, if you like them, please like, share, subscribe. I enjoy making this stuff. I do it literally just to entertain myself, and I hope that you like this stuff. So please like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next channel. See you on the next channel. That's a Freudian slip. See you on the next video.